I'm Ode, my name is Clara, and actually Ode is my last name, so I took that as my creative name. Um, I'm a really creative person and I love analog stuff. I have been a bag designer for a lot of years and also an artist. And last year I started creating art in the NFT ecosystem. So I basically started living from art last year, and I'm loving what I'm exploring. I'm feeling really free creatively, in the last time, thanks to the NFT world. So currently I'm crocheting a lot. Everything I do is like a repetitive acts, like physical repetitive acts. Sometimes I feel like a robot, and I like that. I really like that. So yeah, I have been crocheting a lot and playing with the scanner and really building like this virtual identity around basically physical work, because I feel like this ecosystem in particular, I don't know if it's missing that, but it really calls the attention of people. So when I saw that the theme was touching grass, I love it because I feel like crocheting is already a really meditative state of the mind. So, and on top of that, this particular artwork, I made it during my Bosque Gracias residency. It's a family that lives in Patagonia, Argentina, and they host these amazing residencies of art. So I was playing with some fibers that came from the ground, and I started crocheting them just to explore, and I saved those cans. I didn't know what I was going to make with them until I saw this particular theme. So it was perfect. So to build this space, I wanted to recreate this state of my mind that I had when I made this. So for me, that particular moment, it felt like time stopped, like the outside world stopped existing, and I was just like connected to what I love to do. So to represent it, that like that feel of like time stopping or like a time capsule, I remember this part of the movie Inception, where like the ground starts like flipping, and like you don't know like where you are standing. So I sended Risk those references, but I wanted to represent it something like that, but with more of a natural like feel, like a forest. So I basically told him I want the ground to be in the sky. There's a lot of credit that Risks needs in this, because I just gave him the idea of the ground being in the sky. I gave him like a cube where the artwork was like in the middle, but he changed that into this actual shape that I like even more. So I feel like it's really his work that the space has right now. I just gave him the concept of like this time stopping and the ground like going everywhere, but it was all like his particular work. I know that he is an architect and he is used to think in spaces more like inside and then outside, and I was like, no, everything is everything, outside it's inside, and I wanted to flip all of that. So it's the first time that I created a virtual space because I'm so analog. So it's been so fun creating something, and in this scale, because you feel so little when you see it, and it's amazing. I'm used to creating things with my hands, So building such a big space has been amazing. As a kid, I I'm not like a computer person, you know. I'm really analog person. So I'm basically not used at all of like moving into a digital space. I didn't play like any games when I was little or something. So when I get into a digital space, it's like I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move. All of that is like new to me. So like my challenge was to know all this new world, you know, these new codes and these new like possibilities. I definitely want to feel like time stops and almost like some confusion, you know. It's like when I start making something, it's like I can't stop until I finish. I'm really like compulsive and like neurotic, and it's like I can't stop. So I like the idea that it's also sometimes hard to go out from this space. So I feel like that's really represented, you know, like this. It's like you are trapped in creativity and in like productivity. And I feel like there's a lot of things in common between particular knitting and crocheting and the idea of coding. I don't know how to code, but I know that there are a lot of the logistics of it. It's really similar. So I love how such an analog work can connect with like the digital work. To get lost in my space. I would love them to feel like trapped so they can experience like my creative process.